my best friends moved out to San Francisco probably about 9 months ago, 10 months ago. And, I was always trying to plan a trip to go out there and see him.
I was talking to it with my fiance one night around the shop. Jake overheard.
And I said, hey, I'd love to go to San Francisco. And Jerry's like, kid, you should come. So I was like, okay. It was as easy as that.
He kind of just booked his ticket right then. He kind of forced himself on the trip a little bit. And then I actually wanted Chris to come, and I had to really kind of bust his balls to come along.
If there's one thing I hate in life, it's long journey trips, and a 5,000-mile trip didn't really seem all that appealing to me.
He had no interest in spending his 2-week vacation, in 110-degree heat on the side of the road, which, in retrospect was probably pretty smart.
I mean, really what it came down to in terms of convincing me was I've always wanted to go cross country. This was the best time, in my life to go cross country. I had 2 weeks off. I had the time, and, who better to go cross country with than, a couple of your friends and business partners.
The Jag Mark II was, I like to compare it to like the Bentley Continental GT. It was the supercar. Really a little bit more of a sedan. That's a coupe, but same concept. It was a 0 to 60 in 8.5 miles an hour, 1959. It was cutting edge as a performance car, but it was also a luxury car in periods.
Let's bring the camera over here. Come on, it's a beauty. Come here. Let's check it out.
Listen, she's dirty, all right?
Oh yeah, okay, let's look at this one right here. Look at this. The overspray line on the chrome. It's a real beauty.
Did he glue this chrome trim piece back together? That's exactly what he did.
So that seemed like the perfect compromise between fun to drive, comfortable. They were really successful rally cars in period. Anyone that's ever been to Goodwood and watched the sedan class races knows that when they're set up right, they're great cars and fun to watch. So that's how we settled on the Jag.
How about this? You don't even have to open the door to put gas in the
We're
car.
going to go see the Grand Canyon, but it's actually
nice
right
too.
there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well,
This, it is collectible.
if you took this off, oh look, it's a different color red.
I don't know what you want from me.
Different color red.
We'll see how it finishes up.
Yeah.
What kind of car is it?
And you want to come at me for trunk fit? Are you kidding me?
This is beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah. What's this? And then what's this? The trunk's on top of the fender over here.
Oh.
So the Firebird, interestingly enough, the deal fell through. And the deal fell through a day before we got out there. And everyone thought it'd be pretty funny not to tell me and put me on a plane and not have a car to drive back.
Got about, 48 hours until we land in San Francisco. I just got a phone call saying that one of our cars isn't going to make the trip. The 74 Trans Am. Unfortunately, the buyer decided not to sell. But we can't tell Chris that, because there's not a shot he'll get on the plane.
So I actually told him on the airplane because I didn't want him to get there and just break down and get right back on the plane. So we liquored him up a little bit and numbed the pain. He was actually okay with it. All of us started to get this sense that the guy who was selling the car was not really an honest guy.
I was in it at that point, so kind of brought a new fun into it in the sense that we had to find a new car. I didn't know what I would be driving back. Thank God it was a 1992 Corvette, which was an awesome car and actually made it the whole way.
It's got like 60,000 miles.
55,000 miles, maroon on tan.
Just gone through,
6
new
speed.
tires.
I already saw that car.
No,
Something like that in San Francisco.
it was posted 3 days ago.
Dude, it's gotta be the same exact car.
Posted 3 days ago. We're going to see it right now. What do you pay for it? Let me tell you why it's fair that I'm driving this car. This car hasn't been run in 6 years. 6 years. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, how much did the guy spend getting it ready to go?
As a matter of fact, it already broke.
Our cars have been running for 22 years longer than yours. Mine is 30 years longer than yours.
It's from 1992. It's a 20-year-old car. It's the best we do.
1962.
It's the best we
70.
do. I've always enjoyed American muscle. I've been into American cars, pretty much my whole life. You're just jealous that my car came with 2 tops.
You know what's pretty cool?
Slamming
2
against your
tops.
face.
You know what's pretty cool? I just noticed when you put it in reverse, the side lights come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool? When you hit a bump, all the dash lights go out.
Doesn't matter. I don't need the dash lights.
Where's your fuel gauge?
It's there.
Cruising through Craigslist and I saw this cheap old Mercedes that pretty simple, you know, it was 4-cylinder, carbureted, 4-speed sedan. You know, what can go wrong?
Wait a sec. So hold on. 8 cylinders.
Yep.
6 cylinder.
6 cylinders.
4. 1 carburetor.
How are you gonna be doing on those straight roads through New Mexico?
I had to go in about 80 miles an hour. I'm fine with that.
80.
Yeah.
Guess what she tops out at?
Listen, if that goes
Guess what
over
she
80
tops
miles
out
an
at?
hour, it's over 8.
Guess what she tops
Just
out
starts up and goes, right?
160
No headaches?
miles an hour. 160.
Yeah. You can't do 60 with this without the front end falling out. So, you know, my car was a head turner, thumbs up everywhere. People would stop me in intersections saying, hey, you know, nice car. I had one of those. You know, it was great. It was great all just until we got to Colorado. But in any event, you know, let's keep talking about good things.